Hi guys, this is Jenny from Fuzzy and Birch coming to you today about Etsy's new Google Shopping ads. So this is something Etsy implemented, I believe, on October 5th, 2016. And I've got a page here about how Google Shopping ads work. So I'm going to put the link to this page below the video so you can go ahead and get a better feel for how the ads work. But for now, I'm just going to show you how to set them up, and I'm also going to show you some results on my personal account. So let's get started. Here I have an Etsy account that does not use Google Shopping ads. So all I'm going to do is go to your shop. I'm going to go ahead and go to promote, and you can see there's this try advertising on Google tab right here. So if you go ahead and click this, you'll see that it gives you a nice little landing page. It explains to you what's going on and how it works. And it also gives you free ad credits. So it basically gives you $100 in Google Shopping credits if you spend $25 within the first 30 days. If you spend $1 a day, which I believe is the minimum, you'll get this no matter what. So let's go ahead and set this guy up. Here's what you need to do. Click this big orange button, and all you want to do is choose your average daily budget. You have a choice between $1 minimum or $10 maximum. So Google may spend up to 20% more or less on your daily budget, but over the course of the month, it'll all even out perfectly for you. So in order to just test these out, and I do recommend you test these out for at least 2 weeks to a month just to see how they perform for your shop. I went ahead and I just did $1. I don't want to spend a ton of money on this until I completely understand it and how my target buyer behaves on Google. So I went ahead and I set up $1. I can choose where I'd like to advertise. I can choose anywhere. The best idea is to advertise in the country that you're shipping from, and you can choose whether to automatically advertise new listings. For some people, this is great. If you're going to add a bunch of new stuff before Christmas, this is ideal for you. But for some people, if you're going to add a lot of new listings around Christmas, like say express shipping or upgrades or whatever, this might not be a good idea. To turn it off, all you have to do is toggle it. I'm going to go ahead and set this up, and I'm going to press this start advertising button. It tells you that it'll take up to 1 minute for your campaign to get started. Okay, so now you can see my Google Shopping ad is live, and it's telling me how close I'm getting to my $100 credit here. You can track this throughout your month, and it's basically just saying I'm currently advertising on Google. My average budget is $1 a day, and as you can see, there's a chart here that's going to show me what's going on. So let's take a look at an account that already has this set up so we can see how it's going to look. When you're in your Etsy account, if you already have Google Shopping ads set up, all you need to do is go to your shop, and then go to promote, and then go ahead and go to your advertising dashboard. This dashboard allows you to see Etsy promoted listings here. As you can see, my Etsy promoted listings are currently off, or you can click your Google Shopping ads here. Now you can go ahead and see stats throughout this month. You can see I've spent 30 cents this month. Now I was on vacation for about 2 weeks here. That's why it's flatlined, and that's why I've only spent 30 cents. But I got 255 impressions and 5 clicks off that 30 cents. You can also see I've made no revenue from these ads. So if you're seeing results like this, you can see that the clicks per impression are not too terrible. If you want to figure out your conversion rate for clicks to impressions so you can decide how much you want to pay for how many clicks, you can go ahead and divide your number of clicks by your total number of impressions, and just move the decimal point 2 places. I've got a 1.9% click rate here. The industry standard is 2%, so that's not terrible. It could be better, but you know what? This is brand new, so I haven't figured my way around it yet, so I can't really complain. So I'm going to go ahead and up my budget just to go ahead and try this out and make sure that I hit my $25 for my I just want to make sure that I get this promo so that I hit my $25 spent for my $100 credit. So if you want to go ahead and manage your budget, just click here and you can go ahead and up your budget. I'm going to go ahead and give it a $5 a day budget just for about a week or two. I'm going to go ahead and check this in my calendar after a week, and then I will come back and upload more. I will show you guys the results then. Okay, so once you've updated your budget here, and keep in mind I'm only updating my budget to hit the promo. You don't have to do this unless you want to. I just want to show you how you can have more control over your ad stats and settings. So if you scroll down here, you can see exactly what's being promoted. So what I want to do is go ahead and look at the cost of what's being promoted in order to sort by what's the least expensive so that I can get the most clicks. So all I'm going to do is click this cost column, and it's going to show me what's costing me the most to promote. So if I'm spending $1 a day, which is normal, let's say I'm not spending $5 a day, this 33 cents is only going to get me 2.5 clicks. So I probably don't want to promote something that's this expensive. So all I have to do if something's too expensive is I can go ahead and check it off, and I can scroll down through these and see what it is I want to promote and not promote. For example, I don't really want to promote my printable downloads, and so I can go through and uncheck those and whatever else I'd like. Here's one. I don't want to promote express shipping. There's just no point. So go through these and figure out what you want to promote and don't want to promote. And then once you've checked off all the ones that you don't want to promote, go up to advertising status here and click turn off. This will turn off these advertisements for these particular products. And as you can see, my status has gone to off here. Okay, so one of the reasons you want to let your ads run a while before you mess with them is because you'll get two new columns. This is the impressions column, which is how many times Google has showed your item. And this is the clicks column, which is how many times somebody's seen your item and actually clicked on it. So you can sort to see what's being shown and how frequently it's getting clicked. It takes time for Google to show all your items. So if you have a lot of items like I do, it may take the full 4 weeks just for Google to show your items. It goes around the circle showing the items in small batches, so it's not showing everything at once simultaneously because, quite frankly, my budget isn't high enough for that, and most people have more than 10 items, so I imagine they're in the same boat. So what you're really looking for here is clicks. This is a sign of buying intent. When somebody clicks on your item to view it on Etsy, they're interested. So let's sort by clicks. Once you've sorted by clicks, keep in mind this account has only been going for a week and a half, so I don't really have enough data to be doing this, but I'm going to show you how it would work if I did have enough data. So all you'd want to do is go through and look at all your items that have been clicked on. I'm going to go ahead and check every single item that has even one click. And then once I check those items, I'm going to go back and I'm going to look at the cost before I go ahead and promote them. For example, this item is 33 cents and that's quite expensive. That would get me significantly less clicks in a day if I choose to promote this item. This item is 25 cents. That's also quite expensive. So it's up to me whether I want to promote these items and whether I have the budget to stick with such expensive items. But once I'm ready, I can just click turn on again, and then it'll turn on all the items that I want to promote. Then if I want to do it one by one, I can go through and turn off my more expensive items. Now, as I said, I don't have enough data to be doing this yet, but once you do, you want to look for items with high click rates and go ahead and try to advertise those as one of your first priorities. So for example, your impressions may be high on something, but if people aren't actually clicking through to it, that just means they're searching for something similar and your item wasn't a perfect match, so they didn't click on it. So what you want to see is something with, say, a high impression to click rate. Like this item, people are searching and they're clicking on it. So that's a much more ideal item. Once again, it's expensive, so it's up to you whether you want to promote it. But that's what you're looking for, and this is what you want to see when you're messing with your Google ads. So I am by no means an expert at this, you guys. It just came out a week and a half ago, so I'm learning just as much as you are. I'm going to continue playing with my account and letting it advertise for the next 2 to 3 weeks, and then I'll come back and show you what my results are. Thanks for watching.